The availability of online education has increased in recent decades. What subject do you teach?
I regularly teach 2 sections of CRTW every semester, and then I teach upper level graduate courses in English like Gothic literature or major British authors, major Victorian authors, and then I teach a lot of English 200 courses.
I teach all geography classes that we offer here.
Do you teach any online classes?
I have taught CRTW as a hybrid in the past.
I do. I offer Geography 101, which is the Intro to Human Geography online.
What classes would you not teach online?
I think graduate courses would be very difficult to teach online. There's a lot of complex theoretical content, and I like to encourage discussion of philosophical ideas applied to texts. The further up you go in English, I think CRTW is very difficult to teach online.
I offer several technology classes, and I would not offer those online content. It's a software-driven class, and teaching software online I think would be problematic.
If you taught any online classes before, what were the benefits?
I think a lot of students who are introverts enjoy the opportunity to write out their thoughts instead of having to speak up in class. Additionally, I think there's something very valuable for students in unique circumstances or who are working 40 or 50 hours to support a family. They can do their work at night instead of having to come to a class in a room on campus at a certain time. There's a lot of benefits there.
I think mostly the benefit to students, flexibility in terms of schedule, has been a big focus for summer classes so that students can take it's a required or meets the global perspective, social science perspectives.
What were the drawbacks?
Particularly, I taught hybrids, and so we would have 2 months of CRTW in the classroom, and then we kind of went off on our own and we read the nonfiction book, and every student was required to talk about a chapter. But the portion of the class that was online, it was occasional Fridays, because I teach Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and so students were excited to have that Friday be a hybrid day where they did their work but at home. And then there was sort of a month where we read the book together online. So I definitely did see ranging from lack of self-discipline, lack of confidence, and then also some students just, whereas the introverts did better in the hybrid portion of the course, the extroverts did more poorly.
I think you lose out on the interaction.
Do you offer office hours to online students?
So I always offered in-person office hours.
I do. I make myself available to them as if it was a face-to-face class.
Did you have any special training to teach an online class?
Absolutely not. And I think this is a problem with online teaching at Winthrop. I think Winthrop is making a real effort recently to train professors to teach online. However, when I was doing a hybrid course, it was very early and it was new territory for Winthrop at that time.
I've done online classes at other places before, so I was familiar with the tools.
Are you taking any online classes?
Not this semester.
I am. I'm taking 2 right now.
Yes, I am.
I'm taking some this semester.
I have taken just one online class here.
What classes are they?
So in the past I've taken some math classes online, which proved to be kind of difficult. And then chemistry, I've taken as a hybrid course before.
I'm taking a marketing class and I'm taking a nutrition class, medical terminology.
Right now I'm taking Photoshop online.
They are Arts Appreciation and Religion 300.
They would be the computer courses in Adobe Suite 101E, 101IN. It was Archaeology, Anthropology 220.
What do you like about your online classes?
I like that I get to have experience in Photoshop software without having to go to a specific class, and I can do it on my time.
Some good things about taking these online classes is it doesn't require me to go to the class. I actually can get the work done. I actually have free time to be able to work with everything, and it just allows me to get my assignments done on time.
What are the disadvantages of your online class?
I don't like the fact that my teacher is not readily available, or maybe they are, but it's just by email. It's easier for me to be able to speak my questions versus type them out to make them make sense.
I don't like that there's no classroom setting. I'm the kind of person that likes that structure. It is nice being able to be flexible, but honestly, usually for me that means waiting until last minute, and that really is not good because the 12 o'clock deadline means I'm going to be finishing it at 11:30, which is really stressful sometimes.
If I need help with something, I have to go to a lab instead of just getting immediate help from the teacher.
To some degree, I feel like I'm teaching myself, which I am working out of the book. It tells me what to do, but there is no room for, oh, I didn't read the directions right, so I don't know what's going on. No, you have to fully read everything.
Why did you choose to get your degree here at Winthrop instead of at online college?
I chose my degree. I'm a science major, so I'm in nutrition, and it's really hard to get a good online nutrition degree. Like, you can get certifications, but you really need the lab time and in-class time as far as nutrition goes, and also the internship.
I have two older siblings and they both did online school, and I kind of grew up like seeing them with that, and my sister even did some online college, and it just didn't work. And I think since I am the way I am and I could see how they were through it, I knew it wouldn't work for me.
I guess I chose to come more to Winthrop than online was because I wanted to be able to get more experience with other people, be able to actually be in the classroom, on the college campus, college setting, and just have that very much that college experience.
Mostly because the majority of the classes here are in-class experiences, and I think it's something is great about learning face-to-face and having discussion, and I think it helps mold and kind of condition you for the real world instead of just the online world, for sure.
What classes would you not take online?
I would not take any chemistry classes or any kind of class that is a higher level science that you need to have like an instructor walk you through it. I wouldn't take anything with that.
I wouldn't take online any of my major classes. I'm an English major, and it involves like reading and talking about the text and stuff like that. So I feel like that's really important to do in person and not just through an online discussion board or anything like that, because it brings a more personal aspect to your learning.
I would probably not take any higher level courses online because I think with the large amount of work that's due, and I think especially classes, whether it be H1XP or any other philosophy classes like that and human experience, it's probably best to do those face-to-face to have discussion.
Do you prefer the physical textbook or a ebook?
I prefer a physical textbook because you get to feel the pages as they turn, and it's just so much better than clicking through a textbook.
I prefer like a mixture of both. I like the ebooks because they're easy, they're accessible, but then like the internet goes down, you got that textbook to work with. So I kind of like that handheld also.
What is some software students should have for online classes?
Up-to-date, secure browser, because they're going to need to get to Blackboard. I would also say any of the Microsoft Office packages or the Google equivalent.
Well, one software in particular that is available is the Respondus Lockdown Browser. Provides a secure testing environment for online tests, which is very important for academic integrity in online courses.
What are some problems you've had to fix for online classes?
Normally it's access.
So in terms of calls that we may receive, it could definitely be regarding loss of internet connection.
Do you think our move towards online education is a good thing?
I do. I certainly do. I think that it's 22nd century, so to speak, helps the learner embrace learning how they learn.
I definitely think that the incorporation of technology is beneficial, providing that it supports the learning objectives for the course. Being able to access course materials anywhere, interacting one-on-one with your faculty member, you can still accomplish that in an online environment via tools. Blackboard Collaborate Ultra is a web conferencing tool. Skype is another common example.
Does the IT department have any training for teachers with classes?
The IT department does not, but we have an Office of Online Learning upstairs in Tillman.
Yes, so our Teaching and Learning Center at Winthrop offers ongoing training sessions, and those training sessions are typically 1 hour each, and they are available in a face-to-face format, in a group format, as well as one-on-one through our office.